Elon Musk asks a court to stop OpenAI from becoming a for-profit. Bluesky implemented a more aggressive impersonation policy. And Russia arrested ransomware attacker Wazawaka. It's Monday, December 2nd, and this is Engadget News. Elon Musk's attorneys filed for an injunction against OpenAI and Microsoft on Friday, accusing the two of anti-competitive practices and seeking to stop OpenAI's conversion to a for-profit company. The filing, spotted by TechCrunch, also names OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, OpenAI President Greg Brockman, Microsoft's Dee Templeton, and LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman as defendants. Musk first sued OpenAI earlier this year for allegedly violating its founding mission of building AI for the benefit of humanity, but withdrew the lawsuit a few months later. He then filed another lawsuit against OpenAI in a California federal court in August and recently added Microsoft as a defendant. The new motion accuses OpenAI and Microsoft of telling investors not to fund OpenAI's competitors, such as Musk's xAI, of benefiting from wrongfully obtained competitively sensitive information or coordination through its relationship with Microsoft, and other alleged antitrust violations. In part, the filing reads, OpenAI's path from a nonprofit to for-profit behemoth is replete with per se anti-competitive practices, flagrant breaches of its charitable mission, and rampant self-dealing. Allowing this course of conduct to continue until final disposition will seriously harm plaintiffs and the public at large. It comes a few months after it was reported that OpenAI is making the switch to a for-profit model. In a statement shared with Engadget in response to Musk's latest filing, an OpenAI spokesperson said, Elon's fourth attempt, which again recycles the same baseless complaints, continues to be utterly without merit. Bluesky has updated its impersonation policy to be more aggressive after a third-party analysis highlighted its verification problem. The Bluesky safety account said that the social media service is removing accounts that are impersonating other people and those squatting on handles. Bluesky doesn't have a conventional verification system, so it's easy for unscrupulous users to pretend to be someone else, either for attention or to scam other people. That may not have been a serious problem in the past, but the recent influx of new users threw the issue into stark relief. While users can verify their identities on Bluesky by linking their account to a domain name, the process isn't as straightforward as paying for a checkmark. They'd have to add a string of text to the DNS record associated with their domain so that they could claim their URL. And for instance, Engadget could claim the Engadget.com handle on Bluesky if Engadget went through a self-verification process. Individuals can link their accounts to personal domains or pay for Bluesky's custom domain service. In its new announcement, the platform says it's working with organizations and high-profile individuals to set up their verified handles. That said, when a user verifies their account, their old handle, typically username.bsky.social, gets freed up and becomes available to other people who sign up. Alexios Mantzarlis, the third party from Cornell Tech who analyzed the app's user base, found that 44% of Bluesky's 100 most followed accounts have a doppelganger. And that is why Bluesky now requires parody, satire, or fan accounts to label themselves as such in both their handles and their bio. If they don't, or if they only indicate the nature of their account in one of those elements, then they'll be treated as an impersonator and will be removed from the platform. Bluesky now explicitly prohibits identity churning as well. Accounts that start as impersonators with the purpose of gaining new users and who then switch to a different identity in an attempt to circumvent the ban will still get booted off the app. And finally, it says it's exploring additional options to enhance account verification, though they're not quite ready for rollout. One of the world's most notorious hackers could finally be in custody. Bleeping Computer reported that ransomware affiliate Mikhail Pavlovich Matveev, also known as Wazawaka and other aliases, has been arrested. Prosecutors have not confirmed if Matveev is under arrest, but reports indicate that he may be the hacker in Russian custody. A Russian state news agency reported that the Kaliningrad Interior Ministry and Russian prosecutors sent a case of a programmer accused of creating a malicious program to court. An anonymous source with knowledge of the matter confirms that Matveev is the programmer. He is also wanted on charges in the U.S. for launching attacks on U.S. law enforcement agencies and healthcare organizations as far back as 2020. The U.S. State Department offered a $10 million reward for information leading to his capture in May of last year, when the Department of Justice filed criminal charges against him. If he is in Russian custody, the U.S. may not get a chance to prosecute him. Matveev, a Russian national, has links to ransomware hacking groups such as Hive, Lockbit, and Babuk. He's linked to a number of attacks, including an April 2021 lockout attack on the systems of the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department. More than a year later, he allegedly helped launch a Hive ransomware attack on a healthcare NGO in New Jersey. Attacks from Lockbit are particularly destructive and egregious. In late 2022, the group infected the computer systems of 1,400 victims, including a Holiday Inn hotel in Turkey. The Treasury Department's Office of Foreign Assets Control also placed sanctions against Matveev for his role in several ransomware attacks on U.S. services and critical infrastructure targets. The Justice Department believes Matveev has extracted more than $75 million from his victims in ransom payments. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from weekend editor Cheyenne MacDonald, Mariella Moon, and Danny Gallagher, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.